Hello everyone and welcome. This is a brand new series. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this yet, so you might be seeing something better than I can. I am playing a game in homage of something that's going to be released at the end of the month. I have an amazing affinity for the game Azure Dreams. Now, I had never found a game with similar graphics and style to that until the Mystery Dungeon games came out. Although I never really got to play them straight away, because at that point I then discovered Chocobo Dungeon. And I'm going to be honest, that was my favourite game of this specific style. I love that game so much, and I am so goddamn excited to be playing it again at the end of this month. But in honour of that, and to prepare myself for this style of gameplay, I am going to play this. Now, I have never played this one. I did play some in the previous iterations, but this is Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. We are going to play a new game. Now, again, I'm not sure how the editing is going to work on this. You will probably see both screens for most of the play. This is a portal that leads into the world inhabited by Pokémon. Before you depart your adventure, you must answer some questions. Be truthful when you answer them. Are you ready now? Then let the questions begin. Okay, let's do this. Did you play the previous two? No, I did not. You run into a person you haven't talked for very much. What do you do? I'm going to make small talk. Have you ever forgotten to bought something and bought another one? All the time. Told a joke that just completely fell flat? All the time. It's important to be fashionably late? No. In class when you realise that you need to go to the restroom? I'd ask for permission. I don't think I'd be able to sneak out, to be honest. And I think I want to be in between the two. People at the next table are singing for someone's birthday. What do you do? I'll stay on the sidelines. It's not. I don't want to interact with them. Belly flop, belly flop. I am a male. Your aura, the energy will radiate. Ooh, I'm gonna touch. Am I gonna touch this thing? I'm gonna touch it. I want to touch the bow. Oh, it's flickering. It's flickering as I touch it. Should it be doing this? Your aura has not been identified. Lift your finger from the touchscreen. Your aura is... Oh, it's blue! A clear aqua blue. Thank you for answering those questions. You seem to be the brave type. You don't know the meaning of fear. Okay. I don't know how true that is, but I'll take your word for it for now, I suppose. Sometimes push your own personal sense. Justice. Hey, I'm gonna be Pikachu. Oh, lovely. We'll be your partner. Really, Panther, 4 picks. Gotta be a cat, I think. Oh, hold on, I can go left and right, can I? I can, okay. No, I'm gonna be a cat. I wanna be a cat. And I'm gonna call, I think I'm gonna call Meowth my cat's name. My cat's name is a very inventive name. And it is very simply Cat. Don't judge me, it's my choice. That is it, we can go, we're on our way. Be strong, stay smart. Ooh, a storm at sea. We'll get to explaining a bit more once we get the intro out of the way. Don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't hold on. Wah! Ooh, it's raining. That's probably why I couldn't hold on. It's probably all wet and slippery. Ooh. Now, look. I'm a Pokemon fan. I can't say I know much about their names and the pronunciation of such. So do not expect... Oh, it's a nice day after the storm. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm on the beach. I can't... Drifting off. Bleh. No. I refuse to be paralysed by this any longer. No more wimping out. I have to be brave today, Meowth. Pokemon detected! Pokemon detected! Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Meowth's! The footprint is Meowth's! That shocked me. Phew. I can't push myself to go in after all. I said to myself, this would be the day, Meowth. But I thought that holding on to my personal treasure would inspire me, Meowth. See, I know, I've seen the series. But I can't just do it, Meowth. I'm such a coward. So discouraging. And he wandered off. Hey, Zubat. Did you get a load of that? You bet I did, Coffin. I'm going to do the same voice for both of them. That little wimp, that was pacing around. That wimp had something, that's for sure. They do. They're going to come after me. It's very nice. Ooh, they're blowing bubbles. Ooh, they're blowing lots of bubbles. Ooh. Wow, what an impressive sight, Meowth. Ooh, they're all sparkly bubbles. When the weather's good, the Krabbies come out of sundown to blow bubbles. All those bubbles catching the setting sun's rays off the waves. It's always impressive, Meowth. Oh, it's all sparkly. This is where I always end up when I'm feeling sorry for myself. But it makes me feel good to be here like always. Coming here cheers me up, Meowth. Hey! What's that? Is that me? Has he seen me? Because I was on the beach. Yeah, he saw me. Someone has collapsed on the sand. What happened? Are you okay, Meowth? Great. You're awake. Where am I? You weren't moving. You really had me worried. How did you wind up unconscious? I know nothing. Anyway, I'm Kat. Glad to meet you. Who might you be? Don't think I've ever seen your face around. Huh? You say you're a human? You look like a Pikachu to me. It's true. I turned into a Pikachu. You're a little odd. I think someone's pulling a trick on me. telling me the truth. What's your name then, Sunshine? What do you call yourself? How would you know if I'm telling the truth, though? I mean, everybody else has a name, so why would me having a name make any difference to you? Well, my name is Fred. So there. Fred is your name? Okay. You don't seem to be a bad Pokemon, at least. Sorry that I doubted you. More and more bad Pokemon seem to be turning up lately. A lot of Pokemon have started to be aggressive lately. Things have gotten wild for some reason, Meowth. Oi. I beg your pardon? What did you do that for? We wanted to mess you up. Come on then, have a go. That's yours, innit? Sorry, mate, we're having it. Now we're gonna Scarpa. Not gonna come and get it back, Sunshine? I don't think so. I didn't think you'd be such a big coward. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. Ooh. What should I do? That's my personal treasure. It means everything to me. If I lose that... No, there's no time to waste. I have to get it back. Yeah, we'll join you. Okay, let's go do this. Alright, so this is probably going to be... Yeah, this is the first level. So, I'm probably going to get rid of the first screen so you can't see that, because the top screen. Because it's just the controls. Now, look, the way that this works is... You can see the map in the top above me. We can see the enemy. Oh, Meowth's already attacking him, lovely. Now, every enemy on this floor will move every time I do something. When we move, whether we attack, whether we use an item, or whether we use an attack move. Now, we can only see inside the room that we are currently in. As you can see, we can only see down the corridor. We cannot see what is in the room that we just were in. I can't go on the water, so maybe only water Pokemon can, perhaps. Yeah, it's not letting me on. There you go, so in this room... Oh, you see an enemy's just come in. Now, oh, there we go, so that's the button that does that. If I had moved first, by accident, the shell would have got an attack off. So that would have been dangerous for me. And every level, you're basically looking for steps. Yet, if you go down before you've really had a fight or looked for items, then you might get down too quickly. There you go, you see. Because I moved rather than attacking diagonally, he got a hit off. So you've got to be careful, because everyone moves at the same time that you do. But you're basically looking for stairs to go down to the next floor, and you will continue to go down until you come across a boss, and then you have a big fight. So I need to make a move diagonally, and then I need to attack. Now, there could be other games, but Azure Dreams was the one and only game that had this style of play for a very long time. Then you had the Pokemon dungeon games, and you had the Chocobo dungeon game, which was the best one for me. And recently there is actually a game released on the Switch and probably other consoles, which is a very similar style of this but more modern graphics. So I might be getting around to that eventually. But knowing that Chocobo Dungeon is going to be out the end of the... I've got to fill up that map, otherwise it will annoy me like hell. And you could see there, we couldn't see the enemy until we moved back into the corridor, and I attacked knowing he was only one step away, because if I'd have taken that one step, he would have attacked. You'll probably see a bunch of that in this. Now these arrows, I think, do different things, but they're not changing, so I'll keep trying them and see what they do. Yeah, Chocobo Dungeon was so much fun, and I am genuinely looking forward to that. See, look, I attack. He does stuff, but didn't affect me. But then I attack again, and he moves, so I get to attack first. And I pick up the berry, yay! And like I said, all the enemies that spawn and are around, the effects wore off, will all do moves and moving and things. Oh, hello. Another enemy attacked, but it didn't affect us because we weren't around. No one there. Okay, there we go. So we've gone the whole floor. It's always worth having a look around. You always want to make sure you've gone everywhere, because leveling up increases just as much as you would think. You really don't want to... You don't necessarily want to go down too many stairs too quickly. Bang, let's take this one out. Plus the Meowth does actually help, as you've been noticing. They do a selection of different support moves mostly, because they're there to help you, but you got to be careful. Ah, hold on. So can I only hold one item at a time? That's a little bit annoying. Let's turn around and then attack, and then we get the first hit. Now you see, Meowth, where he is, can physically attack from that point, but if he was anywhere else, he wouldn't be able to attack. So you have to basically make sure that not only do you position yourself in the correct place, but that you position your companion as well. Because if they're just an attack type, they will not be able to attack if they're in the wrong position. And sometimes palming your companion to attack instead of you can really be helpful. Oh, there's an enemy and another sleep seed. Okay. Bang. You see here, my Meowth can't really do much of anything, I don't think. You might be able to do an area like buff or something. I have moves as well, but I'm not really using my moves because these enemies aren't really hurting me at all. Ah, the boss, here we go. Hey. Well, 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 if ain't our old friend a big chicken. Meowth. Give me. Give me back what you stole. That's my treasure. So that thing's really valuable, eh? It could be worth more than we hoped for, I'd say. We ought to try selling it. Who knows, might get a good price. Wahahaha. All the more reason not to give it back. I mean, I'm assuming he's constantly coughing. Come and get it. Alright, we'll fight him. We're not doing too badly. And I haven't used any of my moves, so I can probably just use them all here. Well, I'm going to move first. Yeah, so that they can come to me, because I ain't going to them. And let's see what we got. Tail Whip, Growl, and Thunder Shock. Use Thunder Shock. Pow! Oh wow, that's cool. God, he's so much more powerful. Okay. Right, let's give that another go, because that was really powerful. Oh, nice, beat him. Oh, okay, beat them both. There you go, all done. We got roughed up, innit? Blast it. How'd we get wiped out by wimps like them? Here you go, take it then. Don't think you're so awesome. Your victory was a fluke. You just remember that. Oh, it's my relic fragment. I'm ever so glad. I actually managed to get it back. It's because you were there to help me, Fred. Thanks, Fred. Really, thank you. I only helped because I wanted to be there. This Pokemon is clearly grateful. It's nice to be appreciated. Here's what they stole. It's a relic fragment. Well, at least that's what I started calling it. But this relic fragment is my precious treasure. You see, I've always liked legends and lore. I always get so excited when I hear tales from the past. Don't you feel the same way? Hidden troves full of treasure and strange relics. Uncharted territories veiled in darkness. And new lands just waiting to be discovered. Such places must be full of gold and treasure, Meowth. And history. Wouldn't it be amazing to make historic discoveries, Meowth? I always dreamed about that. It's all exciting to me. So one day, I happened to find something. My relic fragment. Sure, Meowth, it looks like junk, Meowth, but take a closer look, Meowth. See? See that strange pattern inscribed on it? Yeah, I've never seen such a pattern like this. This pattern must have some meaning to it. This relic fragment must be a key to legendary places. At least that's the feeling I got. That's why I want to join an exploration team. This fragment must fit into something somewhere. And I want to discover what it is. I want to solve the mystery of my relic fragment. So earlier I tried joining an exploration team, but I chickened out. What about you, Fred? You lost your memory and you somehow transformed into a Pokémon. Do you have anywhere to go? If not, I ask you a request. Would you join me in making our own team? I think you and I would make a good exploration team, Fred. So, how about it? I mean, if you said no now, would the game just end? Would you get the credits? It'd be weird if you said no. He is true. I don't have a clue what to do next. I guess it won't hurt to team up with him. Maybe I'll discover who or what I am. Okay, that's settled. We're gonna do this. Okay, so that is probably where I'm gonna end it. Now, there's obviously been a lot of talking and stuff because it is still technically got heavy RPG leanings. So there's always a big introduction to these kind of games. And so Cat and Fred formed an exploration team. Blah, 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 blah. So we are there. Oh, hello. Oh, we get the introduction. Okay, cool, lovely. Okay, so this is going to be a new series that I'm going to run, probably until Chocobo Dungeon is released, maybe for a little bit longer. We're going to wait and see. But yeah, we'll see. I do love this style of game because it's all completely random and you never really know what the levels are going to be. You never really know who you're going to fight or what you're going to come across because it's all so random. It's really fun and I'm really looking forward to Chocobo. So this is going to be a fantastic start for me, I think. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope the editing comes up great. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm sure it's going to look lovely. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. Take a look at some of the other stuff that I'm doing by clicking on the links on screen. And I will see you again next time.